Hi everyone, this is Tony Talebzadeh with the Condo Group. We specialize in pre-construction residential developments in the GTA. Today, I'm very excited to give you an overview of Pickering City Center community, which is a master plan community coming to the city of Pickering. It's a great investment opportunity at an affordable price, and I'll explain what are the reasons that is worth your attention. The project will be released this September, so if you're interested to purchase a unit in this amazing development, you need to have priority access. And how do you gain that access? Well, by calling the Condo Group. So let's start getting into the project. We'll talk about the developer, the site, what are the attractions, and we'll take it from there. Center Court Developments. Who is Center Court? Center Court has been in business over the last 13 years. They've had over 20 towers sold, 0 days of interim occupancy fee. So all their projects have gone into final closing, thus saving thousands of dollars for purchasers. The projects have always been fully zoned and city approved, and they've had zero cancel sites. So all their projects have gone through. Majority of them have been downtown Toronto. They specialize in doing high rises. They have a rich portfolio, so we know we're in good hands when it comes to center court developments. Now, the location itself, for those of you who are not familiar with Pickering, it's where the Pickering Town Center Mall is currently located. And a lot of you had asked me that what's going to happen to the mall. Well, the mall is going to stay. It's a signature part of what this development is all about. And the parking surrounding the mall, they have a lot of parking space surrounding this mall. All those parking space will be developed into high-rise residential. Okay. Now the location, when it comes to public transportation and transportation line, is AAA. You have 401 on the south side of the development. You have Go Station on site. So within 2 minutes of walk, residents of this community will be able to get on the Pickering Go, and they can go east to Oshawa, or they can go to downtown Toronto with 6 stops, less than 40 minutes. Okay. So we'll get to the pricing a little bit later, but I mean, imagine being 40 minutes away from downtown and being having opportunity to condos that are less than $200,000, right? Um, Also, when it comes to transportation, Metrolinx is coming. So Metrolinx is really expanding the transportation in the GTA, and Pickering is one of the stops that they're going to have. They will go all the way to Oshawa, and they'll again connect you to downtown Toronto. Okay. The community, this is not a development that is being built from zero. There's already an established neighborhood. Again, I recommend you to take a drive, see what's happening in the area right now. The commercial tenants are, some of the anchor tenants are Wealth Manage, RBC Wealth Management, Ontario Power Generation, Impact, BMO. So again, it's an area that is already established with ample commercial space, and many of those commercial tenants will end up investing in the residential portion of this project. The mall will stay, as I mentioned. There's already 180 shops in there. It will be renovated, it will be improved, but it will stay on site. That's one of the major attractions of this site. To give you an overview of what the community is going to look like, the community is going to come in blocks. It's a master plan community. For those investors out there, make sure you pay attention to this part. So master plan communities, they come in phases. The developer does not release the entire community in one shot. Okay, they come in phases, and it will be built in phases. And each new phase that will be released to this community will be at a higher price. So for investors out there, the best price per square foot will be in block one. The block one will be selling, the very first tower. Block one will be better than block two, and top two will be better than three, in terms of price comparison. Um, the project, as I mentioned, is going to be high rises, anywhere from 45 to 55 stories. The first release that we'll have will be a 45 story high rise. These are the renderings, some of the renderings of what the building is going to look like. The center court always, triple A finishes. This is a double height lobby. They're very adamant about having top quality amenities. So in this community, obviously it's a large community. They will have over 100,000 square foot of amenities, 75,000 of outdoor, and then 35 indoor. In this specific first tower development. There's going to be 20,000 square foot of fitness, rooftop infinity pool and lounge, a very modern look to what the future of condo life would look like. Rooftop dining and barbecue, co-working and business facilities, obviously for people that are going to be working from home. There's entertainment and party lounge. When you have guests over, family over, golf simulator, just as a form of entertainment to keep you busy. Children's playground. There's going to be more and more families living in condos, so there will be space for children to be entertained. A green space, to obviously give you that green feel rather than just having, a concrete jungle out there. And retail space for on-site shopping. Let's get to floor plans a little bit and what the key plate is going to look like. The key plate for this, for the very first building, is very similar to Center Court's previous buildings that they designed. They specialize in very efficient floor plans, efficient key plates, square, rectangular shaped, um, an array of one bedrooms, one plus then two bedrooms. Some for the investors out there, the one plus dens, some of them will have a second bathroom. So these can be essentially looked at as a junior two bedroom. And then your two bedroom units are all corner units, floor to ceiling windows, about 700 foot of space. Okay, so a good variety of one bedroom, one plus then two bedroom. Um, for whatever your price point is, there is options out there. And now let's go talk a little bit about the price and what makes this a very unique opportunity. Well, the price is going to start in the low 500s. Essentially, the project will be at about 1,050 a foot. That's what the developers coming at for the first phase. There are two comparables currently in the Pickering market. This is at 10 to 15% lower than the comparables in the market. That's a major takeaway. That's why this project will go fast. The first, second, third towers, these will go fast, because it is lower than the comparables in the market. And there will be a stretched payment structure. So that's going to be another major incentive. Okay. And then we're looking at the comparables to downtown Toronto or to Toronto in general. We're looking at 1,600, 1,700 for projects that are coming in Toronto. And that makes well over 200 to $300,000 price difference, whether you go for one plus 10, or two bedroom to what downtown Toronto offers. So you're 40 minutes away from downtown Toronto, but you are at $200,000 to $300,000 lower price. So I mean, with the future of real estate in the GTA, affordability is a major part. So this is a major takeaway: affordability. When we're looking at pricing 40 minutes away, $200,000 to $300,000 difference, well, there's definitely a lot of people that are going to move to this community. And what else important major takeaway for the investor? This is a master plan community. It will come in phases. Each phase will be more expensive than the previous phase. So the price will appreciate. We already know that. We're proximate to major transportation, 401, GO, Future Metrolink. Dealing with a reputable developer, they'll always finish their product. The quality that is finished is the quality that was promised on day one. So all of the above make this a winning formula for this project. Okay, so as I mentioned, mid-September, the project will be released for pricing, incentives, everything else. For first access, reach out to me, 416-358-6664. My number will be displayed at the end of this presentation, and I'll be happy to sit down, give you, a little bit more detail, and hopefully we can lock your unit in this. Thank you. Have a great day.